Tomorrow, the New Patriotic Party will file a petition against the Circuit Court at 9 for misconduct. The judge for Circuit Court 9 for misconduct. That the court asked for a short adjournment based on the plea from the Attorney General that they needed to study the records. The court obliged to it and set today for the bail application to be heard. Indeed, the counsels for Kwame Bafo.
I was a former Munina Makwaba at Bagan and Sam TV show. One more is like video, no best subscribe to the channel, no turn on notifications. Say next time. Videos of this nature about so submit to my cabinet watch their wagging or comment section for them. Said Munim Dan, if Mr. President. Maybe whom be from Mr. President, I major also. Who text me Mr. President or comment section, I major also. Who see I'm a TikTok and I pay Mr. President, I major also, sir. Kwayedi or baby agenda MPP. So the Munim your opposition. So we are trying our possible best. They join on the same TV channel also. They are what the New Patriotic Party menu kono. They are power 2028. Inshallah. Dr. Ladma Umbo President. Now also the upper by Mbia so Selkebi. Na my kan yi you are John the money Muhammad the book at Neze Ebu die. Ya me ani amene am fa the Messiah Dr. Ladma Umbo mi amade na sase bebe fie. Na once again me catch a gun and mabunu nyina say amanyo sem ne yeye no. Eye da chinti ne yeye amanyo sem nye mprint ne amanyo sem. De wo ye bia no wo ye no wadwo say inti da chi bia no. Would you be proud of the decision I will make here in politics? We shouldn't forget, say, politics, no, ya mouth to me, say, Fabity Manful in him, ya mouth to me, say, Fabe, ye. It is all your software. Oh, yeah, ordinary Ghanaian. Oh, yeah, educationist. Oh, yeah, medical doctor. Oh, yeah, once I have an opportunity to serve public space, do it with due diligence, respect, and absolute clarity. And yes, I be a home bachelor.
Now, didn't say
that the court
I was young where my we out on bags. Now, market to cost.
More this time we have me won't be glad. Me won't be do. And this is for my idea. You be a bag and a cry, school, you be a school and bag and I troca. And go here.
And this is for an ama market to no say,
eh, see, go, neighbor, Basa. Near Quafos and near Quafon Diga. And the man doshi. Oh, maybe I'm Tiasa, a pebble to raincoat. I'm not raincoat to crack and from yellow fair. Yes, I gave you a sweet, and I'm a background and me answer. A general troca.
Didn't I walk and java?
Or the same was the same, and you're in the Amuano. I remember one who would be on Quay and Quay cry and Quay. I must say, I know. Master, mine. A quaffo soon. Yes, you're near Quafon Diga. Quaffo, you are better than any star. You're about to see a name. A pebble the waka, a pebble to raincoat. And the pebble to raincoat to go back in a hat of a bag. As is the outside, and the season. Of your body, I say.
I was your Emma, maybe you answer. I don't know, Tom, tomorrow. The market no cost.
I'm quite a Mama best sell mine.
I can't bear soon, Mama sell mine because you say I buy no Bibia Koye. Quiet. Nanado was not dollar was so near Tadia. Therefore, that's from St. Toshe. Why near my bassa? For when you say, about where we are Black, ye Nashi, young them. Scam, and I did tell you, what you're talking about, Mercy, what's it? Nana Brocono, that's what you are. Some mamma would be I said, you must say, Mahama. You better say yes to buy 11 some time also. I said, like, who's a man? What's what and the I don't want to be
It's in Abronye not to me. Mama na me. My son,
then I'll pass Mama.
Mama, pause some president.
However, the equation, President Mahama won't found was over Cassetiano, over Cassam Bonnie, and I said, what target over me was already on one case I say, and then I did be a machine be a bar, and what that crab in the barbecue. One on a kind. What the president I want my warning and say, cyber security for and a signals bureau for our device be coincidentally. Side device no one at the bayou, and I could find the buy. But the one who Baba used to abuse, he's not only using, he's abusing it. Yeah, one way in and we can fall victim to it. Why are they keep to be near Betcho? It's immediate, make catch up as Mama say, the window, or you wouldn't win the master.
Justifying what happened.
Yes.
I'm saying that if any citizen is arrested for saying that Dumso is back,
it's wrong.
It will be terrible.
Yes.
Because even if that is peddling false information, I would not think that it would have reached the threshold for arrest.
Absolutely.
So I would condemn it with all the vehemence.
That's what.
Can I just conclude? What I'm saying is that yesterday I had information that his arrest was based on a citizen's complaint of theft of intellectual property. Check that first.
Fine, but why DNI?
Whatever. Is President Muhammad the head?
No, I mean to stretch it to say no. That's just politics. But I'm saying that.
So if it is wrong, it is wrong.
Yes,
let's deal with
it. That's that point.
And it doesn't matter whether you are NDC or NPP.
Yes.
If something is wrong, it's wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
And it is wrong. That's why we've seen a repetition of similar instances where people express themselves and they are arrested. They are taken. And that is why the APP, feeling very, very aggrieved, petitioned the diplomatic corps. There's nothing embarrassing about it. That's the point I want to make. Because clearly, even now, you have agreed with me that this particular issue is very, very appalling.
Wa wo ton ade, wa wo ye djuma no, wa djuma betimi akonanim, na wo oman no sorry, no mo de pressure ato oman no so, say oman e was so making sure say me ho atome. Every say, Article 36 of the Constitution, the Directive Principle of State Policy.
About 30 years ago, Greater Accra Regional Branch of Ghana Bar Association, lawyers at Greater Accra, they withdrew their services because the Supreme Court held one of their members in contempt for attacking the judiciary. They've done all of this in the past. Yet, by people also they are not common to see no evil, hear no evil, say no evil. If I think what they have done is unprincipled, and that they need to be called out. As the way the Ghana Bar Association operates is not fair, it's not balanced. If they are a partisan association, so then there's no public expectation of them to perform any function beyond supporting the MPP. But there's no Kobase. I can't send the and Tampana no be a thing. I can say to any panel, I condemn no. But when it involves the MPP, no more to show they drag their feet. Okay, Obi, I told me as I know. That narrative announcing MPP before they back and trying to create the impression that suddenly there's some abuse of freedoms and that the judiciary suddenly is in bed with the NDC. No, I didn't want to go back to recall these instances. But MPP, Martin, no Martin in our common. What did they not do to people who express themselves under NPP? Meno Kasesonim said, Bobi Ansa used to host program now. Who hosted this year?
Yes.
In 2021 or 2022, Bobi Ansa Koka said, a year 10 first lady, Mrs. Rebecca Kufado, and vice president at the time, Stamia Baumia, Omakwaje Asasibu or Cantonments Sahano Moody Sidani. Because of that, Bobi Ansa was picked up and taken to court. Make us say the matter is still in court. The matter is still in court. Tell me bongo ideas.
Minimum.
Abronye bi or what with that?
Sure.
Okay, can some. Okoka assembly for Mrs. Rebecca Kufado. They didn't take him to court. They kidnapped him for days. State security, they kidnapped him for days for saying something about the first lady at the time. Mensa Thompson, Okoka said, on my penima, at the presidential jet, a 2 coin. And then on my fan, Oman was only Muchi, Uncle Shaban Kukum. And I could go on and on and on and on for the things that they did to people who express views in this country. How is it that suddenly, almost the same and Rana, Omodewi amount for no, then suddenly they are insulting and attacking judges. Okay, Muntia 3, Obi, Muntia 3. Were they not sentenced to 4 months imprisonment for abusing judges?
Yes.
For abusing judges. Okay? The owner of Radio Good at the time, Mr. Atuahwe, and now on the baby, he didn't even know who was appearing on his program that day. You buy one for a fine of 30,000 cities because of a several kind of radio stations. And yet, before no more say, Oklahoma say, Adia, court near any at the papa. Did they not jubilate over it? Oman condemned those of us who insisted, say, the sentence was a bit excessive. Oman condemned. It's no craning and young people complain. Tell the question and other part. Me, I've told you, say, I don't believe to be cast some effort in that necessarily should lead to prosecution and after imprisonment, unless say, it breaches the peace and after it threatens the life of the individual concerned. But can the people say same? What is their position? Last week, was about my issue statement. Claiming, say, free speech is being criminalized. And I'm a Abra Nigeria, Obika Nigeria, once a more. Yachi Nipano, make us say, a similar court will be answered. What was Dr. Bamia's position? Sabi Oka, so, in all fairness and honesty, can you say, said them before, can a genuine? So, we need to be fair. Now, more journalists, I told you, Mujai say, I said, by an NDC, not any NDC MPP, as some. Okay? I think no matter that, all complaining. Did you not file a case and within 2 hours, the full panel of the Supreme Court was assembled? That's a mediation in Ghana. Are there no cases? Aqua Quarter, we in the NDC have expressed reservations about them. And before still say it was right. So for as long as courts rule, there will be disagreements. But nobody can frontally disrespect a judge in the manner that Asenoma did. Ghana Bar Association, because there are people in society here, they have less responsibility. Who have been punished? Or he never ban or represent our XYZ TV. Or what can I say? Nana Akufo-Addo appointed Supreme Court to the MPP for. Kofredame cited him for contempt at the High Court. I mean, it meet with 14 days, 2 weeks. Obi, I can't make a boy.
Yeah, but honorable, I mean, all the instances now, one manner. There were instances at the NDC that in opposition complained about, based on which the NDC promised to reset this country. Resetting, in my understanding, means you do something materially different from what you complained about. If you do the same things and I reset, now or justification is MPP for also that is some way. And
Obi, Attorney General Governor Damitayini, or the Bioku court, are prosecuting. President of Fedame, for saying anything against the judiciary. Says about power.
No, sir, Attorney General delegated power, so the Biama police and the police are prosecuting people.
Question. But you see,
yes,
a judge, the assembly, not the judge rules, president of the country, Attorney General, cannot say, said my judge and for say, William said in Abronye case, no, the prosecution actually opposed one of the denials of bail, felonies, and yet the judge went ahead to remand Abronye. So you must speak to that. So that it doesn't create the impression, say, the MPP before, no. There are instances also where members of the public have complained about what some have said about them. There's an instance of a journalist, of a BB, a former NCA board chairman. Former NCA board chairman, only a member of this government, went to complain